But first at 6, reading is the major concern of the Oklahoma State Department of Education as they keep a close eye on progress at Tulsa Public Schools. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jonathan Cooper.
And I'm Tatum Gwynn. The state has new benchmarks for the district. News on 6's Kristen Weaver says nonprofits that help with reading are here to help, but it takes a village. Kristen.
Well, Tatum and Jonathan, Reading Partners is one of those nonprofits. Leaders say they work with struggling students to get them up to speed on reading, and the changes the state is asking for are possible.
Teach kids to read this year. Let's see the outcomes reflect that.
State Superintendent Ryan Walters made the message clear at this week's State Board of Education meeting. Students in Tulsa need help with reading, and changes need to start now.
We are completely committed to partnering with TPS to bring those numbers up.
Walters says 41% of TPS students from kindergarten to 8th grade are at a basic reading level. The state average is 65%. He wants to see that number either go up to at least 50%, or he wants to see an increase of 5% each school year overall.
But what the basic does is it really allows us to target supports by getting at least half of the students to that level.
The nonprofit Reading Partners help struggling students at TPS and Union with the help of volunteers, giving an hour a week of one-on-one reading tutoring. Executive Director Olivia Martin says numbers are low thanks to issues like demographics, neighborhoods, and made much worse by COVID.
From kindergarten, even pre-K through 3rd grade, so much of what you're learning as a student is how to read and what reading looks like.
Martin says students who aren't reaching reading benchmarks by 3rd grade run the risk of struggling much more in later grades. And she believes reaching these goals is possible with parents, teachers, and the community all pitching in. Now, the state will continue to require monthly check-ins from TPS at its board meetings. Interim Superintendent Ebony Johnson says the district has been making sweeping changes and is already seeing positive results. Live in Tulsa, Kristen Weaver, Oklahoma's Own, News on 6.